Hello everyone, it's Cyrus Webb, President of Conversations Book Club and host of Conversations Live. I'm doing something a little bit different. I actually haven't done a video review of a book in quite some time, probably almost 8 years. But this book that I'm going to tell you about today is one that I believe is not only one of this author's best, but I think also a book that will get all of us, men, women, black and white, people from around this country and around the world talking. I'm talking about Victoria Christopher Murray's new book, Stand Your Ground. Now, of course, the topic of this book is one that many of you will realize is being really ripped from the headlines. But what Victoria does in this book is not only talk about a situation where a young man's life is taken, but also the circumstances around that, the individuals involved. And she, of course, as a writer, is able to allow us to see not only the hurt and anguish that is caused, but also the hate that exists in the world. Now, what you'll really appreciate about this book is that we're able to see two different perspectives. One is the mother of the son who is killed, and the other is the wife of the man who is accused of it, who actually did kill the young man. And of course, the reason why he killed him, that is what is up for debate, of course, when he goes to trial. Now, what Victoria Christopher Murray has done, and as I said, this is so different for her in many ways, because she, of course, is able to take us into the human element of the story, which she's very good at doing. But she also allows us to put ourselves in a situation. What would we do, regardless of race? What would we do if someone that we love is in a certain situation? And that's what we're able to ask ourselves if we go throughout the book. The other thing I think that will really surprise you about this book is that it really does allow us to think more about ourselves. The great thing about fiction is that it allows us sometimes to look at the world differently, because it is under the veil of fiction. We're able to look at things a little bit differently. Victoria Christopher Murray has definitely taken what is a subject that is a very hot button issue, that is the stand your ground law, but also, of course, the issue of what it means to stand. And that is what she addresses in the book. I hope you all will get this book for yourselves. It's available on June the 30th. Depending on when you're watching this video, you can get it through our friends at Amazon.com or have your favorite bookstore order it. I will say this about Victoria Christopher Murray. I've been reading her for quite some time, and this book really shows why she is such a beloved author. She is skillful in the way she's able to create these characters. She's dynamic in the way that she's able to really draw you into the story. But also, just like, anything great, she has really shown how she's able to not only, I think, to keep her fans that she's had over the years, but also bring new people to her as well. I think this book is a game changer for her in a lot of ways, because it allows us to see her in a way that a lot of us probably had not expected to, and that is being able to write something that everybody, I think, can relate to, and that I believe everyone will be talking about. So make sure you all get your copy of the book, Stand Your Ground. Again, depending on when you're watching this video, it is available on June the 30th. If you're watching it before then, I hope you will pre-order it. If you're watching it afterwards, I hope you will go ahead, order it through our friends at Amazon.com or through your favorite bookstore. Until next time, I'm Cyrus Webb. Say keep up with us at ConversationsBookClub.com, and we'll see you next time.